Ghanaians are not joking when they said Nigerians must go, because currently, you guys, there is protests along the market where they say moto pass in Ghana. So Nigerians are saying, Ghanaians are locking up Nigerian shops and saying that Nigerians or other foreigners does not have rights to do retail business in Ghana. The rights does not extend to them, doing retail business in Ghana. And this is why I keep on saying that it is high time for Nigerians to realize that this is not their country and begin to pack their things. And you guys, a lot of Ghanaians are reacting to this particular incident and explaining how the whole issue happened, because some Nigerians are already packing up their things. So let's watch this video together.
My people, everywhere, good, who say, man, no day, man, no day. Ghana, 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 what's it, yeah, 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 Ghana, say, Ghana, say, aye, you cry.
What was it now?
Right. Breaking news. Abosokai Spare Parts Dealers Association are to enforce. Listen carefully. Are to enforce GIPC law tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. I am just coming from there. Are to enforce GIPC law tomorrow on foreign traders. So, if you know you are a foreigner, if you know you are a foreigner and you are doing retail at Abosokai, whether you are Nigerian or whether you are Nigerian or whether you are Nigerian or
What was it now?
you will lock your shop. You cry. Since you people, they thought it, small Ghana. Tomorrow, you will cry. They will lock your shop. Nothing anybody see do. Tomorrow, I said, as a young president, I am there. I am going to Abosokai. So,
What was it now?
at 8 o'clock a.m., exercise go start. So yes, since you people say we are mumu, nothing we feel do, we go show you say we go do something. Yes, this is next president, and I will continue to be next president. You people, you will cry. Say that social media they do talk.
What was it now?
Cry. Yes. Steve. Power to the ash.
What was it now?
Right. They will lock your shop tomorrow. 8 o'clock. Monday. Sharp. The bricks.
Jebusafoɔ sɛ na deɛ bia yɛsi ka no no mohwɛ mɛkyi a deɛ ɛkɔ so wɔ ha no obi bɛbisa sɛ Ghana boy ɛdeɛ ne ɛkɔ so a nipa ɛdɔɔso ɛwɔ w'akyi sei ɛyɛ GIPC for GIPC Act 856 a deɛ bia yɛka kyerɛ mo sɛ mmara so sɛ nneɔma a ɛsɛ fata sɛ Ghanafoɔ ɛnya no anaasɛ adeɛ ɛsɛ Ghanafoɔ ɛnya no yɛde ma Ghanafoɔ na mo nyinaa mo nim sɛ wokɔ GIPC Act 865 no mu a ɛwɔ mu pɛfɛ sɛ as a foreigner out of Ghana, no, only quite so your retail business. As a foreigner out of Ghana, no, you may be on Ghana from Kwana somewhere. And so in Penufaya, Shahayama, I work for and I say foreigners, I bet just send human in every Ghana for them. And Janet GIPC officials, and I'm here, I was so kind, foreigners are more illegal business, Nina, on shops, no, you're close, Nina, I'm going to hire, say, hey, only quite set. We are operation and I say we are business. We need a tomb and you call the next shop. In Remunu, we are foreigner. Only quite say retail business. No, we are now shops. Then we are close. And Tasha say we hano. Ebeko baby ah, Circle, Kumasi, Tamale, baby biara. We need to say a year foreigners. Why? Juba mo yano. A year who Ghana in the South yet. Nanya a foreigner no. Contact GIPC for Omeba. Na the Safatano action no. Yabe take internet yet. Shops are close to 3,344 billion. Who say man no day? Man day.
Hey guys, I did a video yesterday that Abosukai spare parts dealers threatened to close the shops of foreigners in that market. And their targets are Nigerians, our Igbo brothers. The reason is that they are selling more than them. They are claiming the Igbo guys have taken all their customers. And I told you guys the reason. It's because a Ghanaian will buy 100 cedis and want to sell 400. But an Igbo guy will buy 100 cedis and sell for 120, 130. Like Papa business, you know, it don't sell, it don't go market again, you know. And most of you said it's a lie. But listen, oh, I want you to watch this video of how your fellow Ghanaian was lamenting of this your attitude. Just watch this video.
Now, this is the case. If now our Nigerian brothers decide to bring the prices low to help we where we they buy, where we feel so comfortable to buy more from them, then these same greedy traders, spare parts dealers in Ghana will rise up and they will start fighting these Nigerians when we know that they have been enemies of the state. You can actually sell and make a daily bread, but they want to have a daily bakery out of every sales they do. Why should it be so?
Hope you hear him. Hope you hear him. Hope you hear him. Hey guys, always drink awake. The water that saves.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Agbatokova Bonagers, aka Barrister. I bring you news and I bring you fact. Right now, as I'm talking to you right now at Accra, Abosokai, right now, Nigerian shops have been locked down. Some of the Nigerian shops have been locked down. Ghanaians are locking Nigerian shop as I'm talking to you right now. If you know anybody living in Ghana who is into spare part business at Abosokai, kindly call and cross-check. They have locked down their shop right now as I'm talking to you due to the law, due to the enactment in the constitution that said that foreigners are supposed to have a certain amount of money before being into retail business. Ladies and gentlemen, as you always know, I bring you fact and good news. Like, share, comment, share it massively.
Let's get right into it, shall we? And the Abosokai Spare Parts Dealers Association is set to embark on an exercise to enforce strict compliance with the Ghana Investment Promotion Center GIPC Act 2013, Act 865, specifically Section 27.1, starting Monday, September 8, 2025. Now, this move aims to ensure that foreign nationals do not engage in petty trading in key business hubs like Abosokai, as stipulated by the law. The association, in a statement, argues that successive governments have failed to enforce the act, resulting in unfair competition that undermines the livelihoods of Ghanaian traders and weakens local entrepreneurship. They believe it's time to uphold the law and protect local enterprises from unlawful competition. Well, key points of contention, we're looking at unfair competition, lack of enforcement and protection of the local enterprise. The Abosokai Spare Parts Dealers Association, they emphasize that their action is not against foreign investment in Ghana, but rather to ensure compliance with the country's laws regulating trade and commerce. And they call on all stakeholders, including state institutions, to support this exercise. In recent years, the association has been vocal about issues affecting their businesses, including price hikes and the impact of currency fluctuations on their operations. Well, let's show you this. What the law says to protect Ghanaians performing these businesses from foreign influx. We'll see that on our screens right away. We're talking about GIPC Act 2013, Act 865, and we're looking at Section 27. This is what has been dedicated to activities reserved for Ghanaians and Ghanaian-owned enterprises. A person who is not a citizen or an enterprise which is not wholly owned by citizen shall not invest or participate in A, the sale of goods or provisions of services in a market, petty trading or hawking, or selling of goods in any stall at any place. There's also the understanding that comes with, I'm talking about the B, which is also dealing with some of these concerns that these spare parts trade spare parts dealers at Abosokai have. If we're paying attention to what Section 27 of Act 2013 says, B says that the operation of taxi or car hire services in an enterprise that has a fleet of less than 25 vehicles. That's an eye-opener. I bet you didn't know this. There's also C, the operation of a beauty salon or a barber shop. We see them around, but there's a regulation to protect how foreigners involve themselves in this kind of business. And D talks about the printing of recharge scratch cards for the use of subscribers of telecommunications. And E talks about the production of exercise books and other basic stationery, the retail of furnished or finished pharmaceutical products, the production, supply and retail of sachet water. And H talks about all aspects of pool, betting business and lotteries except the football pool. So Section 27(1), I'm talking about the GIPC Act 2013, stipulates and explains exactly what needs to be done to protect Ghanaian businesses from, having their businesses taken over by foreign nationals. Let's go on Zoom right now and speak to the Director of Communications at the Abosokai Spare Parts Dealers Association. His name is Takyi Addo. Takyi, good evening to you. Thank you so much for your time with us on the program. First, tell us, how widespread is this problem of foreign infiltration in your business?
Good evening to your viewers. You just read the act. It's very clear, very, very clear. Now, the influx of these foreigners are taking over Abosokai spare parts industry, and especially the automotive industry in Ghana. And Abosokai, for instance, now we have more than 200 to 300 shops which belong to these foreign nationals. And we cannot, and some of them are using containers, kiosks, this kind of things. The lot is, don't do retailing, get this supply. But the same people will do supply to you at the same time, do retailing at the same time. Do you understand? Even though some of these foreign nationals have been in the market for 30 years, 25 years, 20 years, we know. And we see, we are with our friends, we are cool with them. But the way the influx are getting higher in this market, if we don't act straightly, tomorrow it will create another problem. That's the reason why we are saying that we are not going to enforce the law, but we are going to act on the law. The law, we are going to act on it. So honorably, we told them yesterday, honorably, they need to close down their shops honorably. If they refuse to comply with what we are saying, then we apply the law. Enforcement will happen when we go to court for injunction and we will consult the Ghana Police Service at the same time. But tomorrow is going to be very peaceful exercise, and they are willing to comply with the situation. And we know tomorrow is 3 days exercise, Monday to Wednesday. I know definitely by Wednesday we'll get a good result. If we don't take care, we are going to lose our market.
Right. Takyi, this problem did not start out of the blue, and you mentioned that there are so far over 200 shops there. They didn't just come up one day. It was something that began gradually. What has been the intervention of your leadership to not for us to get to this area, this point?
You see, this policy has been existed from 1994 up to today. I'll not blame some of the old executives. I blamed all of us. All of us, we are all victims. You see, the law says as a national, Ghanaian national, don't fronting for these foreigners. Some of the Ghanaians have been fronting for these foreign nationals. That's the challenge we are facing in this country now. That's the reason why the government is unable to fight this kind of thing, because the same Ghanaians are fronting for these foreigners. Do you understand? So now we need to just apply the law, the policy, the act, so that if you're a Ghanaian and we are behind what is happening, fronting for these foreign nationals, the law will deal with you. At least you'll be because the law will deal with you. Because we are not ready to complement with anybody. What we are ready just to fight for what belongs to us, to protect our this petty trading. Because now we don't have anybody to go. Only our people can have. Do you understand? So our problem is not the leaders, but the people of Ghana, the citizens. They are fighting for these foreign nationals.
Takyi,
we are losing a lot of shops in Abosokan because we don't have money to renew it. These foreign nationals are taking over Abosokan spare parts. The stores. They are taking
So, if you know, Takyi Addo, tell us about the ratio of foreign nationals operating in Abosokan to that of Ghanaians. Let's see the numbers if you have them.
Oh, probably Ghanaians, probably the foreign nationals, let me be honest with you, at least for 500 to 600 to 1,000.
So that has to do with the foreign nationals between 500
foreign nationals. Yeah, foreign nationals. Yeah,
how about
foreign nationals.
How about Ghanaian operators?
Abosokan, we made up of 45,000 to 50,000 members across Abosokan.
Right.
But mind you, but the stores are not other many, but the Abosokan is overpopulated. Do you understand? Yes. But so as a foreigner and you are holding a store like maybe 200 to 300 shops, then imagine what is going to happen next year or next 2 years. That's the reason why we need to act on the law. We are acting on the policy, not to enforce the law.
Thank you so much. Takyi Addo is the Communication Director of the Abosokai Spare Parts Dealers Association, speaking with us there.
At this point, I just feel like Nigerians should understand that Ghanaians are really not joking. When they mean that Nigerians should leave their country, they mean it. They are stopping all the businesses of Nigerians, retail businesses of Nigerians in Ghana. They are obviously forcing Nigerians in Ghana to leave and go and repair their home so that they can fit into their homes. One thing about Nigerians is that I don't know what they pursue these people not to invest in their own land, but they love investing outside their house. So when you don't invest in your house, how do you go back to your house? So now that is one of the things that is making most Nigerians not to go back in their house. The handwriting is written on the wall. Sometimes Nigerians should trust, always be law-abiding citizens, not having issues with the countries that they are going to. Every time, even now, Serbia is trying to have issues with Nigerians again on these business issues. Nigerians sometimes swallow your shame, and be law-abiding citizens. In fact, if Nigerians were very cooperative with Ghanaians, I'm telling you for a fact, this kind of issues will not ever arise because most time Ghanaians love buying something from Nigerians. So when this kind of issue arises, it will be a counter issue. Ghanaians will be the ones supporting and even doing life for Nigerians not to leave the country. But because of the situation, because of what Nigerians are used to doing in Ghana, nobody is standing for them. In fact, even the minister have actually said that if they find anybody standing for Nigeria, supporting Nigerians when it comes to this retail business, that they are going to penalize the person. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section. Please like this video, subscribe and share. Thank you so much. I'll see you on my next one.